I don't actually see this being the washer or disk method. This is asking a pretty normal calculus question in a very unusual way that requires you to decipher a lot of information in order to understand what it's actually asking you. This is a midpoint approximation. Normally, with midpoints, we're approximating area, but what we're doing is instead of summing up linear times base to approximate area, we're using area times base to approximate volume. Our areas are these values, and our base is the total length, which is 15 centimeters, divided by the total steps we use, which is here. Our delta is equal to 3 centimeters. So between every one of these values in this table, 1.5 centimeters is crossed. So the first base is going to be here from 0 centimeters to 1.5 centimeters to 3 centimeters. On the second here, we hit 3 centimeters. However, we're doing a midpoint rule. So our first section is from 0 to 2, but we're looking at the midpoint, which is 1. Then we increase by delta, which is our 3 centimeters. So that's 1.5 centimeters, 3 centimeters. This is our second midpoint. 1.5 centimeters, 3 centimeters. 1.3 centimeters. 1.5, 3. And we have here our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values we're going to be using. We've already determined that our delta is 3 centimeters. So what we're doing is we're taking the area at the given 1 point and we're multiplying it by the delta. And then we're going to add the area at 3. Oh, oops, wrong. Area at 3 times delta plus a5 times delta plus a my goodness, 7 times delta plus a I don't know what is going on with my head. Okay, so you'll see delta is part of all of these terms. So what we can do is we can take the delta out, and then we just multiply delta by a1 plus a3 plus a5. And this is a very irregular problem. Um, I don't think I've seen one quite like it, but the idea is you need to break it down and understand what it's asking. All right, so this is 3 centimeters times 19 centimeters squared plus 79 centimeters squared plus 1. And I'm not going to do the algebra. That's not really the point of this. I'm certain that if you're in calculus, you could just put this in a calculator. Um, and I would really hope your teacher let you use a calculator for a question like this. This would be terrifying. It'd be fine. It would just be like very prone to mistakes. But the biggest thing you just have to understand is like how this graph or this table was created, how you have a midpoint rule of n equals 5, and you have these 11 points, but like that's fine. We're just estimating what's happening. Um, my advice with questions like these is like take it out of the big paragraph. Any words here like the CAT scan, organs, CAT scan, human liver, all of that is just detracting from what the question is asking you. It's giving you a set of data. It's giving you use the midpoint rule. It's giving you n is equal to 5.